Yes, he's ready. I'm ready to go.
So rumor has it, about 5 years ago, you were hanging out in the park.
Hanging out in the park, and a guy named Truth, who is kind of the guru behind the Tonic bar, was like, man, you need to come and learn more about tonic herbalism.
Right, we're in Erewhon, at the epicenter of the food, the health movement, where everything that's just like the leading edge of supplements and products and chocolates is happening. And we've got Jason Sage and Anna Blanca. We're going to dig into this beautiful history that's been going on here, and give you guys some little insights into what's happening. Jason.
Yes. Yes, he's ready. I'm ready to go.
So rumor has it, about 5 years ago, you were hanging out in the park.
Hanging out in the park, and a guy named Truth, who is kind of the guru behind the Tonic bar, was like, man, you need to come and learn more about tonic herbalism. I used to come in there, these guys, Truth and Jay, and I think you guys were friends back then too, right? Yeah. They were friends with David Wolf, this whole community, and I got in, didn't know what I was doing. I was just washing dishes. Now I'm the store director. But I had great teachers, and one of those great teachers was this guy right here. And you know, he came along when I was already working, and he was just like this total. I knew he was a surfer without him telling me he was a surfer. Basically,
What was that? What was it about?
He was just grounded.
Yeah.
And you know, he was plugged up into something higher, like a higher meaning, higher good.
Yeah.
And I knew that he spoke the truth, and we started talking about herbalism and chocolates and superfoods. He blew me away, and he was my teacher, you know. And
wow.
You know, and it was,
Yeah. Well, first, let me say thank you for that amazing, and very generous introduction.
Yeah, it's true.
Romantic. I love it.
Yeah, it was just the way it was.
So hang on. So you were here, and you came in and got in the door, and then what happened? So you were doing the tonics and
so Jason had already been here for a while when I arrived at the store, and I had been for years really passionate about superfoods and tonic herbs and all methods of natural health and healing.
Yeah.
And so the natural, most perfect place for me to be in the world was at the Tonic bar here at Erewhon. So this is Addictive Wellness chocolate. They're raw, sugar-free, dairy-free, and instead of having different flavors, each one has a different set of tonic herbs in it for each particular function. So there's energy, beauty, and tranquility.
Yeah. Okay.
There are pictures of the herbs in the back of the box.
And it's the properties of the herbs. So this is tranquility, and we've got ashwagandha, reishi, and hoshu wu.
Right. So these are all things that have been traditionally used for thousands of years in the Chinese and Ayurvedic herbal systems. So they have so much history behind them, as well as a lot of modern study as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Jason, have you eaten these?
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, they were developing it, and they were like, Jason, what do you think? What do you think of this? What do you think of that? I'm like, that's
Did
awesome.
you keep feeding you chocolate?
Well, Reishi's obviously is kind of like the cornerstone of all kind of that place where you're grounded, yet you feel like you're enlightened and high at the same time.
Yeah.
It's this natural feeling of clarity and focus, and they call it the king of all herbs, and you know, Taoist tonic herbalism.
This is something that I'm finding more and more in the food industry. It's like, because I know you guys and Jason knows you guys, it's like I know your integrity. So when I see your product, I know it's at least USDA organic standard, and it's going to be like a whole world more. So what I'm finding, the more I travel and the more I interview people, it's like the integrity of the people and the brand becomes more valuable than the actual USDA stamp.
Right. And I think what we've learned over the last 50 or so years since the growth of massive corporations is that more often than not, corporations are putting profit before people. And we've learned that we can't always trust big corporations, and so people are realizing that they actually need to look to the people,
trust people,
making it happen, and that you can trust people who you have a good feeling.
And then
with.
These guys, I know introduction, you know, just in case you cut my introduction out of this guy.
Say it again.
I'm gonna say it again. Say it again.
Say nice things.
I mean, these guys, I'm not making this up. These guys, I really have always trusted what these guys say. And you know, and by, you know, as a human, you're curious and you always check things out, right? I'm very curious. I'm the kind of guys like, when I started managing the Tonic bar, I'm like, is this really organic? Where does this come from? I want to make sure that I'm not lying, because then you're setting double standards for yourself, and that right there, I know these guys are on such a strong spiritual path. That's why I really believe in what they're doing, and that's why it does so well here, because they know these. It does so well here because they know these guys.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who these people are. So now we just gotta get the world to see it.
And this is how it works. So just as we're chatting about community and how this is all just built of people, George walks in. He's the master of Jing herbs, and you're thank you for coming and having a little chat. Awesome.
My pleasure.
So your herbs are in these.
They are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Have
That's
you tasted
a good
this?
thing. I have.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Good?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's an amazing product. They did a great job.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
You know, it all has to do, and what makes things like this special is because of the pure intention. It's not only the ingredients in the product, but if you look at these two people and you understand the intention behind it, raises it to another level totally.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about, the community too.
You guys use xylitol as the sweetener, and do you use stevia as well, or?
We use a combination of birch xylitol and a special organic non-bitter stevia.
Okay. Why not something like organic coconut sugar?
So coconut sugar has some interesting properties. It's relatively...
And I almost fainted when I said that. And so we've been here for probably about 40 minutes now, chatting back and forth about possibly the world's best chocolate, and we've not eaten any yet. What's going on?
Let's eat some.
Yeah, let's eat some. Come on.
Okay.
Well, which one we get? Energy,
Which one?
beauty, tranquility?
Which one?
Well, it's about 11 a.m., isn't it? So should we?
Here you go. Hold on. Here's how we do it.
Uh-oh.
Games are fun.
Okay, yeah, good.
All right, which hand? Which hand? Which
Left
hand?
hand.
Left.
That's it.
Oh,
Energy.
energy, nice, perfect.
Bam.
3, 2, 1. Oh yeah.
I need that. Need some energy.
I love them. We have
Ready to go.